Welcome everybody. The topic education, the role of socializations. So very important topic in the course and the masters in educations. After all, educations and the social aspect of behavior is a very important linkage in the educational studies when we are being thought about the basic identity of educational empowermental strategy like the educational well-being, educational justifications, educational linkage, educational infrastructural developments. Then society takes a very fantastic role to provide the identity of individual knowledge to several kinds of the macro to micro-based analysis in all over the society. Sections of different agents, in fact, are different kinds of identity when having thought about the matters of a family. Family is very important role to provide the excellence of linkage of the potential educational base of the childhood to growing up. And the family they interfere with the basic identity of developments of their culture, their heritage, the heredity, and such things, and the social aspects to give them the proper guides of excellency of attachment of social justifications in study of socializations in the power of empowerments and social values. Educational institutes have a very important identities that provide the first moral and ethical educational knowledge for other learners. It's provide the linkage between the identity of fellowships, that is the beliefness of educational reality, what is the scope of education, why we take the several kinds of moral education to provide the knowledge of social empowerment, social club, social well-being, social welfare, and such topics. And the ideological values of the society has been given by the different educational institute provide their curriculum, their class management, their co-curricular activities. There are different kinds of attachment that provide a linkage between the knowledge and curriculum, whatever needed in the society. In fact, mass media have a very good and important role that provide the excellence of behaviors with their publication, their knowledge. It is a linkage what to the contemporary issues, what the society is divided into two categories. One is the moral society, one is contemporary society. So what is the basic utilizations of contemporary society? Why we have been thought about a different kind of social pathological adjustment like the poverty, malnutrition, hungerness, and several kinds of different kind of food security, whatever we have. This type of disadvantage and this type of weakness of society has been differized in time to time. So it's important that is the mass media that is given the good role to provide the knowledge of educational excellence and the behavior of maintain their development in society to give a very good civil society with the knowledge and ethical empowerments. In fact, state policy is a very important matter. The state policy, I mean, several kind of policy we have also, and maybe in 5-year plans, maybe different kind of poverty alleviation scheme, school educational justifications, educational administration and management relations, several kinds of scheme you have. But the society or societal social justification of value that given the excellency of knowledge, whatever we have been taken for their role of social values like their generation, like their caste system. I mean, this type of social policy, caste and policy, system and policy will provide you the appropriate guideline then which type of help, which type of strategy you have been given by the state, by the authority, by the government for your development in your studies, and not only in your studies, in your developments of overall outgrowth in your lives. Then the important matter that is community have a great role. We know the community is the kernel of a society that provide the excellence of behavior of establishment of your knowledge and idea. So when we have thought about the community, then community provide you the excellence of knowledge with the linkage of your potential values that may be a curse, subcurse to several kinds of organizational behaviors, their modernization, socializations, globalized views, globalized activity of all over the world. What is the scenario has been global based? What is the scenario in your local based? You have to make interlinkage knowledge of interactive behavior, interactive identity of a cumulative justification of knowledge and assessment in social expectations. And the very important and last fact that is the economy and economical base. We know that according to cost benefit theory of Ricardo that provide the social values. So economy is strengthful parts of the society that provide you the energy, provide you the balance and support for your coming studies. So Society should be very strong about the social economical adjustment, that they have a good ability to work together with the several classes of people who have been living in the society. They have to right to know everything, right information rank, and several kind of act we have to follow, but we have to maintain that with a proper economical values and balance. In the basis of civil identity, we have been made for that, and then the socialization will be given the very positive growth in the coming society. So, the role of education in social activities, socializations, social moralities, social migrations, social pathological justifications, social linkage, and several kinds of work that is being designed in the syllabus, we have to take the proper identities and make a very contemporary example to provide the excellent answer of a particular questions. Thanks a lot.